Hello everybody, my name's Champ9000 and welcome to episode 34, I think, of the Andrew McCutchen Player Lock series. This episode we will be taking on the Tigers for 3 games in Detroit, another crucial series. Last time we played the Tigers, it was a 4-game set. And the Royals won 3 out of 4 of them. So, yeah, they're looking to keep their well-hitting ways going, so to say. Andrew McCutchen, who's just been so dominant so far this year, hitting close to, not quite, 370. He's hitting 373, close to 400. 47 homers and 134 RBIs. Wow, and there may be more of them now. No. A very good catch to end the inning. Bartolo Colon will take the mound for the Royals now. Top of the 4th, no outs, runner on first. No score yet here in Detroit. Check swing there, still strike on McCutchen. On the mound is Vernon Geary. For the Tigers, like I said earlier, Bartolo Colon on the mound for the Royals. McCutchen drives that one off to the warning track, but Giancarlo Stanton is there. Freddie Freeman, towering over Andrew McCutchen, goes back to first. Now, bottom of the 5th, no outs, no score. I didn't have time to read this guy's name. He is the guy who made that very good play on McCutchen earlier in the game in his first at-bat. And he gets a nice base hit for himself there. No outs. Bottom of the 5th, runner on first, Omar Infante up. Like I said, he used to be a Royal. He played for them in the 2014 World Series, though he left them after the 2014 season. Okay, here we go. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, no score. McCutchen up. And he drives that one fairly well, but I think that's too high. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, come on. Don't tell me they score. They didn't. Top of the 8th, no outs, 2-0 Royals. Runner on second. McCutchen waits for the pitch, and he fouls it off. Andrew McCutchen, he's been hitting very well recently, but he has not gotten a hit in this game. So, I mean, things aren't going well for him right now as he almost takes that one deep. I believe Freeman's the batter on second. We scored our only 2 runs this inning. And, inside ball. I'm going to stop pausing the game, even though I really want to know who is on the mound for Detroit. And that is lined into left field. A base hit for McCutchen is misplayed in the outfield. That'll drive in a run, and it is a single for Andrew McCutchen. I think that'll count as a RBI for McCutchen, and things are going well for him and the Royals in this one. That was a ball, and McCutchen easily swiping second base there. And McCutchen takes off for third. Bad call. He needs to get back to second. Catcher throws it. And McCutchen caught up in a hot box now. And gonna be tagged out by Jose Iglesias. But the Royals do pick up the victory here in Detroit. Kelvin Herrera, your player of the game, somehow. His 20th save of the game, or save of the season. Not bad for him. I don't know who he's player of the game. I mean, he threw 1 inning, he walked a guy, he threw 13 pitches and struck out 1 man. Wow, this guy. I mean, he deserves a Cy Young for that. So stupid. Whatever. Here we go. The next game in Detroit, Royals 9 games under 500, but they are making their way back up the standings. They are right now playing the story of the comeback kids. Tigers now only, not 5 or 4, only 9 games above 500. I have no clue why they are struggling so much. But they are struggling at a very bad time, and the Royals, at the perfect time, are starting to play well. Now, top of the second, no out, no score. The pitch to McCutchen is a little fly ball. Under it is Giancarlo Stanton, who catches it for out number 1. McCutchen will come up again now, top of the 4th. No outs, no score. On the mound is something Borders for the Tigers, and McCutchen drives that one well off the wall. That will be fielded by the center fielder, but not before McCutchen is into third with what could have been a stand-up triple. And no outs. Do not worry, I'm not stealing home because of the fact that McCutchen could be the first run of the game. Pitch to Dozier is fouled off. So I'm going to gameplay options, player lock options, change it from lead runner to action pitches. Alright, well, only 6 hits combined here in the top of the 4th. McCutchen, the 6th hit himself. I don't know why I couldn't talk there. Oh, look, I am so tired today, and I still have 2 videos I need to record after this. It drops. McCutchen breaking for the plate. He's safe, and the Royals take a lead. Yeah, I have 2 NBA videos to record after this. I am so tired, but I will get them done, and then I'm going to bed. And I'm saying that right now. It's 5:23. By the time those are done, it'll be like less before 6:30. But I am so incredibly tired because I was up incredibly late playing MLB The Show. Okay, there we go. McCutchen getting a call there. 0-1 count. No outs here. 1-0 Royals. Top of the 6th. And a 1-1 count. So, McCutchen has scored the only run of the game. And he watches that one outside. And let's hope it'll stay that way. I mean, I don't care if the Royals get more. Let's see if we can shut the Tigers out. Okay, 2-2 count now on Andrew McCutchen. And fouled off. Okay. On the mound, well, the Tigers starter now with 70 pitches in the game. His 71st of the game struck well. And Stanton's running towards it, catching it on the warning track for out number 1. 3-0 Royals in the top of the 7th. There are no outs and a runner on first. That runner being Freddie Freeman. Okay, here we go. The no out pitch to McCutchen is a ground ball. Double play. And okay, here we go. Bottom of the 7th, with 2 outs, 3-0 Royals. And that ball struck well. Not very well at all, actually. That looks like Brandon Phillips, yes, catching it for the out. Chris Archer is on the mound for the Royals. He has 100 pitches in the game. He's only given up 4 hits. Bottom of the 9th, no outs, 3-0 Royals, and McCutchen is there for out number 1. Can Archer go the complete game? Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Now only 1 out. Here we go to Stanton up now. And Giancarlo Stanton hits that one deep. Andrew McCutchen records the first and second out of the inning. Can Archer go the complete game? Are you kidding me? Okay, Kelvin Herrera coming in now. 2 outs. 2 runners on. That is a fly ball to shallow right field. McCutchen under it. The Royals win. Brandon Phillips and the shortstop celebrating there. Chris Archer giving up only 6 hits, walks only 1 man, 12 strikeouts. He goes 8 in 2 innings. Have a day, Chris Archer. We will have one more game in this episode. Archer threw 108 pitches. And, yeah, I mean, another, like 3-0, it's kind of close, but I mean, really the Tigers, their offense is not getting things done in this series. They have lost 3-0 the past 2 games. They have not scored a run this series. As probably the best pitcher for the Royals coming back off injury is Danny Duffy. And yeah, but he has to take on Madison Bumgarner, so it's basically ace versus ace, even though Archer is our ace. And bad news for the Royals, Bartolo Colon pulls his shoulder. He will be out for 1 to 2 weeks. Well, let's see. I mean, they might have a good pitcher on the mound. Will that change their offensive struggles? Probably not. You see the division standings here. Royals 4 games back of the White Sox, who took 2 out of 3 against the Royals, really just dropping the Royals' momentum dead in its tracks. So, right now the Royals are looking to sweep. They're looking to not give up a run this series. Here we go. Top of the first, 2 outs. Hold on. Top of the first, 2 outs. Runner on first. McCutchen up against Bumgarner. And Andrew McCutchen just missed a 2-out base hit. That would have been huge. Would have been. If McCutchen were to actually connect. And that's a little pop-up flare. McCutchen's gone. And I do think I know what team Andrew McCutchen will go to after this, but like I said, that's not for a very long time still, because I want McCutchen on this team for a while. Actually, I don't know, because he's about to become a free agent, so. McCutchen dives to get it, can't pick it up. And there are 2 runners in scoring position. And the Tigers have scored for the first time this series. It's 2-0 Tigers, top of the 4th, no outs, and Andrew McCutchen fouls that off. Can you just stop? Like, seriously. Alright, here we go. Because I can't hit right now. Like, I'm very much struggling to hit. McCutchen strikes it well, but it gets caught once again. There's a reason Bumgarner's their ace. He is throwing a 4-hitter now, with McCutchen doing defense now. I need to stop saying no. I'm 5th, 2 outs. That ball struck well, but McCutchen is going to get under it, and that will end the 5th. Here we go. Top of the 6th, 1 out, 2-0 Detroit. McCutchen awaiting Bumgarner's pitch, and he fouls it off. If Bumgarner were to get injured, that would be a season ender for Detroit. I'm just telling you that. And McCutchen drives it high, far, deep. It's out of here. The game is tied up. But, I mean, seriously, you have to think that the Royals, in a way, they want to try and take Bumgarner out of the equation. Of course, they don't really want to really hurt Bumgarner. But if there were a way to take him out of the equation for Detroit without hurting him, then, yeah. Well, since they don't really have a choice but to hurt him. If they can, looks like he's out of the game. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded in a 2-2 game. That cutter so could have been taken deep by McCutchen. He has 48 homers. He is 3 RBIs shy from 140 on the year. And, oh, what a snag! McCutchen hits it well. Great snag by the third baseman. Wow. Bottom of the 7th, no outs. Andrew Romine up. I don't really know Andrew Romine aside from the fact that he's the brother of Austin Romine. Top of the 9th, 1 out, 4-2 Royals lead. Freddie Freeman on first. And that struck kind of well. It didn't do very much good for the Royals. But that doesn't really matter because Royals win. They complete the 3-game sweep of Detroit. We are not simming any more games in this episode. Or, sorry, in this season. We might sim a few in the upcoming career of McCutchen, but not a ton. The Royals, they are desperately, really trying to claw their way back. Though I will sim the off days. And Bartolo Colon, like I said, he's injured, which isn't good, but oh, to the well. Oh, wow. The Royals are 2.5 behind the White Sox. 13 out of the division. And they are only 7 games under 500. Where do they sit in the wild card? 7 games out. Your 2 wild card teams are the Blue Jays and Tigers. The Tigers only half a game in. The Astros and Yankees both right behind them. Wow. Things are starting to pick up. As if you look over here, if you look over here, the Royals will have to take on the AL East leading Red Sox. Their schedule, it's kind of, oh, never mind, I thought that was their schedule. Their schedule's not the easiest coming up. They take on Boston for 3, that'll be the next episode. Then Baltimore for 3. I mean, Baltimore, they're 1 game under 500. They're not having a great year. Seattle, they play for 4. St. Louis for 4. But after that, they play a 3-game set against the White Sox. 3 against Oakland, and then 3 against Cleveland. And 3 against the Rockies. That doesn't matter. Because then they play 3 more against Cleveland. And they play Tampa Bay. That doesn't matter either. Then the Twins, they play them for 3. Okay, the Twins, they're just not a good team. Very easy for the Royals to beat, I think. And that could be a huge... Like, seriously, the month of September. Then they play Detroit for 3. Then they play the 36 and 65 Twins for 4. Then the team right in front of them right now, the White Sox for 3. Then the Indians for 4. Blue Jays for 3. White Sox for 3 more. Then Detroit, and they finish it off with Arizona. Once the month of September comes, the Royals could actually win the division. Wow. What this series is about to pick up. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace.